Yes, boss. Shit, man. Having haters can be extremely beneficial. Shout outs to my big cousin Fabian, dog. So here's the deal, right? You gotta understand something. Having haters, I'm pretty sure you heard the saying before. If you don't have haters, you ain't popping. That could be true and not necessarily true, however you want to flip it. But if you really think about it, having haters is extremely beneficial. You feel me? Because I'm going to tell you something. Remember this. Somebody isn't going to hate on somebody if they're not worthy of receiving hate. Remember that. I'm going to say it again. Nobody's just going to up and hate on somebody if they're not worthy of hate or if they don't have something that makes somebody want to hate them. So example, and remember this. People can hate you. It has nothing to do with money. It could be the way how people love you, the way how people respect you, the way how you always stay fly, the way how if you fall down, you always get back up, you bounce back times 10. It doesn't matter. There's some people that will hate you for the dumbest of things. So you got to understand this, right? When people hate you for no reason, they talk a lot of shit about you, but they do it with other people. So example, for you to have somebody who watches you or gathers information and goes and they report it back to their crew or whatever, right? It's a form of trying to find something better to do. Like, oh, I got to talk about this person. Did you see what they posted on social media? Did you see the outfit that they wore? Enough of the talking over time, it's going to piss somebody off. And I'm going to explain that to you, right? For you to be somebody who has haters, or you say, yo, I have haters or whatever, people who hate you that much, they're going to be keeping tabs on you and guarantee they talk a lot of shit about you. And what people don't realize, some people miss this little detail. When somebody always talks about somebody who's a hater or talks about them in a hateful manner, you're going to get to understand, bro, like, did that person really do something to you? Are they worthy or deserving of that? Like, you ever met somebody who goes so hard on a person and it's like they're not there to defend themselves? It's like all they do is bring that person up. They talk about them. You can guarantee or trust it as either they don't like that person, they real deal have drama with each other, or that person could just really be a fan low-key. And I'm going to teach you this, right? Sometimes when some people lose privilege of talking to you, they're going to go ahead and talk shit about you, if that makes sense to you. So example, let's say a person probably had a friend or this girl that they liked or they were real cool. They probably never treated them the best, always had access to them. Now that person is gone. Either they picked up and went AWOL, they left this world, they moved somewhere else, or just cut that person off cold turkey. That's going to screw with some people. Because you have to understand this, right? Some people have like some nasty ass habits that they develop it, they've never checked it, they bring it on to different people in different relationships and things and they think basically that shit is acceptable. You cannot do that with everybody, dog. The way how you roll with Tom, Dick, and Harry, you might not be able to do that with Freddie, Mark, and Tommy or whatever. You feel me? You cannot do that with other people. The ways or whatever you've developed with certain sets of people, you can't do that with everybody. Some people will let you slide. Some people will check you for it. Some people will cut you off. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's different. But understand this. Some people have picked up so much bad ways, and because they either got checked for it or somebody did away with them, that put them in a state where they was pissed off and they went to talking shit about them, carrying on nothing but hatred and bad mind towards people. Understand this. For somebody to do that, there's a reason behind it. For somebody to get rid of somebody and there's no form of contact or keeping in touch or rebuilding the bridge, there was something that took place in the background that isn't been aired out. You feel me? So that's why some people go to the next level. Let me hate on this person, or let me talk shit, or let me put a false narrative on them. For somebody to do that, you have to be powerful, dog. Because think about it. Do you ever see somebody just randomly talking shit or hating on somebody who like a homeless person? No, you're homeless. You're out of the game. You're like a non-factor. You feel me? People are only going to hate on somebody of value or somebody is that powerful or worthy of receiving hate. Always remember that. Yo, you always stay fly. You always stay clean. Yo, I've seen this person hit rock bottom and they always bounce back times 10. There's some people that creates jealousy within them because they cannot do these type of things. And instead of trying to learn or gather information, people like to do what's easier said than done, which is hate. Talk about what you want to do. Talk about your success. But having haters can be a blessing and a powerful thing, because here's the deal. When people talk a lot of shit about you, that's going to create curiosity. Think about it. You ever had somebody talk so much shit about somebody or this one specific person for so long that it drew so much curiosity in you that you was like, yo, let me go and check out this person for myself. Mind you, curiosity is a motherfucker. Curiosity can put you in your mind as to where it's like, yo, I gotta figure this out, or I have to go to the ends of the earth to get an answer and see what this person sees. You gotta understand that people that are haters are literally like free promoters, dog. Think about it. Yo, I don't like this person. I don't like this. I don't like that. A hater is so powerful and they're so much of a blessing. A hater can gather a crowd for you. The same crowd they could have gathered to probably talk shit and cast stones at you is probably the same crowd that'll turn around and celebrate you tomorrow. That's the power of a hater. You get what I'm saying? Hence the saying, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. That's a serious form of power. For you to have somebody go out their way to talk shit about you or gather in a crowd or whatever the case may be, you have to be somebody of importance, dog. Nobody just gets no that type of press or coverage like that. You feel me? So example into that, right? When you have haters, just chalk it up as this as a positive. You're a person that's seen. Think about that, bro. You know how many people, they want to know, man, do these people see me out here, or does such and such recognize me? You got to understand something. Everybody has that curiosity as, yo, not everybody. Like, yo, does this person see me, or how will people remember me, or did this person forget me? You'll be surprised to know that there's a lot of people that know you for something. You feel me? People that admire you for something. They'll just probably never tell you. But you have to understand this. You'll know if you have a hater or not, bro. And the people who are haters are, chances are, someone that's close and internal to you. Mind you, as I told you, the very first hater I had in my life before anybody could hate on me was my own mother, dog. From there, I start meeting and seeing other people in different types of personalities. And I'm like, dog, what's the reason for this hatred? You got to understand something. Some people are miserable on the inside. If you have a tomorrow, you have that grit within you. Some people, they're not going to like that. They're going to want to see how I can out that, how I can stop that. Remember the famous sayings that I use are the examples. Look at the movie Juice. Q was a DJ. Q had a tomorrow in him. His homie Bishop did not have a tomorrow in him. Bishop just wanted power for people to fear him. Because why? He don't get respect like that. Mind you, look at that whole crew that was there, bruh. Everybody remembered Q or rock with Q because why? Q was just laid back. You the DJ. You cool. Yeah, you in a crew, but he's the DJ in the crew. You feel me? Versus Bishop being wild, hot-headed, reckless. What does that sound like? A person who's what? Miserable. Don't know themselves like that, bruh. And look at what Bishop did in that movie. Because Bishop had so much hatred and jealousy towards Q. Yo, I got to do something, bruh. I got to put narratives on you. Yo, this person killed Quiles. He killed Rodimus. Bruh, his own homie did him that. Because his homie was hating on him. Jealous of him. That's what hatred and jealousy does to people. Hatred, having hatred towards people, it can drive people to do some crazy things. That and love, bro. There's some people who go to the next level just to prove a point, bro. Mind you, I tell you the story all the time what O'Neal did to me, bro. O'Neal went as far as threatening my life because there was a hatred towards me. It was a jealousy. You got it tomorrow in you. I don't. All I do is rap. You got way more options than what I would have. And I never wanted bro to see it that way. But the thing about it is that you got to understand, there are some people that they're that damn miserable, you cannot save them. You have to leave people alone. Sometimes you wanting to save people or help people or whatever the case may be, that's going to cause you even more pain and put you in even bigger problems, dog. Because mind you, those people, if they wanted to change, damn it, guess what? They would have changed. Or they would have fought or tried their hardest to get to that next level. Lastly, and very most importantly, right? When you have haters, the reason why it's very important is it builds confidence through resilience. So mind you, as I stated, for you to be a resilient person, that means, yo, I hit rock bottom. Guess what? I bounced back. I fell off, but guess what? I got back up again. To be resilient, you're not a lay down you're not a lay down individual. There are some people, they do not have that in them. And mind you, as I said, having haters, there are some people who go very far with their hatred and do some wicked shit, bruh. Mind you, I probably did say it on the old video, bro. Before my mom passed away, my mom spread some nasty rumors about me, dog. I had people in my family saying, bro, I ain't gonna lie, your mom was over here going in on you, dog. And I never did anything to deserve it. You want to know why? It's because I never conformed to people. When you don't conform to people who are evil and malicious, they'll go far with their hatred. Same thing that little bitch ass nigga O'Neal did. Because I'm not going to conform to you and your evil, wicked ass games, I'm going to go ahead and smear campaign your name. And when people don't have enough sense, they're going to eat this stuff. And mind you, people love gossip and bullshit. They're going to take it, eat it up, and run with it, dog. And just, and your name here, your name there. But here's the thing why I said that's very dangerous and it's dirty, dog. When people do stuff like that, it's to break you down. My mom did all of that so I could probably come back around. Or is he going to apologize? Because my mom programmed me that way. I'm going to disrespect you, make you feel some way. Now you have to come to me and say sorry for what it is I did. That's evil and dirty, bro. It's a mental trick that I went through from a kid. That's why I said nobody can really swindle me like that. Every trick in the book of trying to trick or conform or make somebody bow down to what my mom been doing that shit to me, bro. Since I was a kid. Games that would make you want to off yourself, my mom did all of that shit, bro. That's why I stay to myself. So what I'm trying to tell you is when you go through that type of hell, it builds up some form of resilience in you, some type of grit. That when you fall down, you got a choice. It's either you're going to stay on the fucking ground or you're going to get back up, bro. That's how I learned how to bounce back every single time. Because understand this. To be on the ground or fall down and not get back up, that's like admitting defeat, bro. That's like waving the white flag. I don't wave the white flag for shit, my nigga. I don't do that. I don't care who you is. I don't care. I don't wave white flags, bro. I'm going to go around you, and when I get to where I need to get to, we can handle what it was that was done before. Because you got to understand something. When people have more power, more leverage, they try to use it against people to get them to conform to them. So they can continue running their little nasty narratives about people. You got to understand how far haters and wicked people take things. And you have to understand what you have, who you are on the inside. So you don't fall for their game. So you don't lose out in life. You get what I'm saying? With that being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I just uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. 444 the world, man. Just remember this. Having haters is very important. I'm not saying it's the most important thing in the world because it's not that important, but I will tell you this. If you do have haters, you're doing something right. Remember that, dog. If you got haters or you got people who check up on you or, oh, what this person got going on, you must be doing something right, dog. Trust and believe, bro. Because there's some people who try to fake the funk, then there's some people who cannot fake it at all. But I'm telling you right now, if you got haters and people go out their way to destroy you and you surpass and you survive that, what does that tell you? You're resilient. You got grit. A lot of people don't have that. People will hate you for having resilience and grit. Something that they don't have. You feel me? So remember these little rules, man. You'll be A-okay, man. 444 the world, man. Peace.